Dawson is Trisha Paytas' brother, half brother to be exact. And that sounds so insane, right? But I'm gonna talk about it. So as you may or may not know, Shane Dawson's parents are divorced, and it has been rumored or allegedly said that his dad cheated on his mom, and that was another reason why they got divorced, in addition to him abusing alcohol. So because of that, people think that Trisha Paytas may have been the result of a love child from Shane Dawson's dad and Trisha Paytas' mom. Some stuff that sort of backs this up or makes this theory more convincing is the fact that Trisha was born 2 months before Shane. That means that if this is true, the affair was most likely happening right before or around the time that Shane's mother found out she was pregnant with Shane. So it's like, do you really want to tell your wife that you got another woman pregnant right when she finds out that she's pregnant with your kid? I don't think so. So that's a huge reason why this might have been a well-kept secret. So as time goes on and Shane's YouTube career continues, he said that he got back in contact with his dad, that he tried to make amends with his father because they never really had a good relationship. Around that time is when conspiracy theorists think that he figured out about Trisha, that his dad told him about Trisha Paytas and that was his half-sister. So also around this time was when Trisha and Shane, like shortly after this, started putting out videos together. And in one of Shane Dawson's podcasts with Trisha admits, like she comes out and says, like they're talking about how Shane really launched her YouTube career. He was the one who really showed her the ins and outs of YouTube and got her going with it. And at the time, Trisha, she was a stripper. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying that's what she was doing at the time. And it really kind of makes you question why Shane, out of like anyone at that strip club or really anywhere in the world, why he would like pick apart her and want to make her famous. It makes you kind of get the idea that maybe he wanted a better life for his sister. And obviously she's very talented. She has the YouTube sort of personality. Like it all lines up. I'm not saying that he's responsible for her success. But a big reason why he wouldn't want to come out and say that she is his sister is because people would say that her YouTube career was handed to her. And also it would make his father look really bad. Maybe his mother doesn't know if this is true. Obviously, this is all allegedly. This is a conspiracy theory. But I think this one is so interesting and I think it makes so much sense because it's like, honestly, why? Like as amazing as Trisha is, when you were just getting to know her, why did he want so badly to help her launch her YouTube career? They have done so many collabs together, spent so much time together publicly, but never had any sort of romantic thing going on at all. And I mean, maybe that's just by choice, like they're not interested in each other. If they're not related, like that's gross, but it sort of looks like a sibling type of relationship. They definitely act like brother and sister, and people could say that, oh, you know, that's because they're best friends, they're like brother and sister, but it just sort of makes you question, because even when you have those brother relationship, like sister relationship with your best guy or girlfriend, usually there's some type of romantic chemistry that happens at some point or another. But with them, they've always just been like solid, collabing together, having this brother-sister relationship. And it really makes you think that maybe he just wanted a better life for her. He found out about her, he went to visit her, he saw her, he talked to her, and then they decided to keep it a secret so he could help get her on her feet and not have it be this big, huge scandal. Another piece of evidence that sort of backs this up is Trisha's song Lost and Found, because the lyrics sort of make it look like she's talking about figuring out Shane is her brother and that Shane's dad is her dad. Once upon a time, I was a little girl who looked up but never found what should be mine. If only I knew I had him with me from earth. Oh, he blessed me because he put me on this earth, because he put me on this earth. Her dad obviously put her on this earth, her dad and her mom. Unless she's talking about God or something, I don't know how else to take those lyrics. I don't know, it just sort of adds to the conspiracy. It makes it a little bit more fun when you look at those lyrics that kind of back up this conspiracy. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Call me crazy, but I actually really believe that one. Now, the last and final conspiracy theory I'm going to be talking about today is